Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, and we're coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. We're going to venture over to the west side of the state, the West Coast, so to speak, Grand Rapids. Travis Alden is going to join us. He's the Senior Director of Community Development at The Right Place. And by God, we have had great relations with The Right Place for, I don't know, maybe since you were started, but certainly the last 12 years. Travis, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. How you doing?
I'm great. Sun's shining, going to be a good day.
It is, by golly, as it always is here in Michigan.
That's right.
So let's talk a little bit about, you have a tremendous development going on, 237-acre parcel in Lowell. Explain to everybody what that's all about.
Yeah, so anybody who's familiar with that stretch of I-96 coming east out of Grand Rapids, exit 52 is the Lowell exit. And there have literally been signs there for industrial development for at least the last 20 years or so. The leadership there in Lowell Township has had in their master plan, kind of their future land use plan for that parcel to be developed as industrial, commercial for the better part of 30 years. And due to some great opportunities through the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, their Strategic Site Readiness Program, we were really pleased to secure a significant grant for that project to help make it shovel ready by bringing infrastructure there. So this dream of the local community to see some great jobs be created there, some great capital investment happen there, I think is, we finally got the first domino to fall to get this thing going. So super excited.
Well, you know, it's interesting because this is the old shovel ready concept, right? And the fact that before you even go promote this to manufacturers, you better have a big plot of land, because they're going to want to be by suppliers. They're also going to want room for expansion, et cetera. And there aren't that many around the country of this type of development.
Well, whether we're talking big development sites or small, I mean, the last fourth quarter report I read about industrial vacancy in West Michigan, kind of greater Grand Rapids, it was at 1.5% vacancy. I mean that's basically zero for all intents and purposes. So any sort of acreage that we're able to bring online for this sort of project in our region, I mean, that's just additional opportunities for jobs, good paying jobs, and additional opportunities for, folks to, find great opportunities right here close to home. And that's one thing about this site and why we really put an emphasis on this one and trying to help the township bring this to fruition is, with it being right there on the interstate and with it being, kind of in that hub of growth in greater Grand Rapids, I mean, the interest has been there for years, but if not for this sort of hooking it up to infrastructure, there was never a path forward for any of these companies. So now the phone's starting to ring again once the word got out that the grant was coming. So yeah, we're really excited about what the next couple years are going to look like there.
So tell me where you're at in the process. I mean, is all the land secured?
So it's still very early in the process, but the land is secured by the developer, Franklin Partners. They have a great track record really throughout the Midwest and the country in terms of really high quality developments. But like I said, the grant was just announced. We have just completed a series of public open houses there in the township, just kind of opening the doors. Hey, come in and ask myself, township leaders, the developer, kind of questions about the project. A lot of those we just had to answer sort of, we're not sure yet. We're still kind of figuring that out. I mean, the site plan that's been circulating out there online and whatnot is very, very conceptual. So some of the questions like, what company is going in that building there, Travis? We don't even know if really that's where a building is going to be there. I mean, the analogy that I keep using is what we're doing in terms of making this site, build ready is we're essentially setting the table. We're not sure who's coming to dinner yet. So it's still very, very early in the process.
Well, and it's interesting because those are the early questions they ask. I mean, this was, my grandpa's farm is right next to this plot, and I want to know that it's not someone who's going to be spying on us or something. All these things run through locals' heads. It's pretty amazing.
The nice thing is that the township has been very, very proactive throughout the years in really sort of emphasizing that this is what the community is looking for. So it's not like anybody's coming in and asking to rezone what's prime ag land into industrial. It's been zoned this way forever. It's just a matter of now it's actually going to be, going to be a reality. So those for sale signs for development out there are actually going to mean something now moving forward, because we'll actually be able to do it.
Well, and a lot of this success is how you market it, how you get it out there. And you do have, besides Franklin Partners, you've got Advantage Commercial Real Estate involved. That I'm presuming is going to be kind of like the marketing arm.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they do a fantastic job, have a great reach, really throughout the country. And I think I said it earlier, but West Michigan, Greater Grand Rapids is really, kind of one of the spots within the state that has growth momentum, that has this energy, that has this desire of folks who want to be here. And 237 acres sounds like a lot, but it's really only scratching the surface of the need out there for this type of assistance and for this type of funding. But yeah, we're really excited to bring this to the community of Lowell and to Greater Grand Rapids, definitely.
Yeah, and congratulations on the grant too. That's that impetus. It's like taking vitamins when you're tired,
Right. Yeah, thanks to MEDC. I mean, without them having this program, we wouldn't be able to do it. So great collaboration.
Travis Alden, the Senior Director of Community Development at the Right Place in Grand Rapids. Travis, always good to see you. Keep up the good work, my friend, and keep us posted on how this project goes.
Will do. Much more to come. Thanks a lot, Chris.
All right. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.